So another 3 months have gone by, I'm not quite sure how, and I'm here to share the empties that I've had over the last quarter with you. Welcome back to Self-Care Karen. It is lovely to have you here. I've got a good selection of empties to share with you. They're overflowing in the kind of basket that I put them in, so it's definitely time to film this episode. If you want to know more about me, my brand, what I do, take a look at the video description. Also, to let you know, this video is not sponsored. However, I am an Amazon associate, which means I may earn from qualifying purchases. The correct wording is in the video description. I always forget the words there, but basically, if the product I mention is available on Amazon, there will be a link beside it, and that is an affiliate link, which means that if you decide to purchase, I will get a small commission at no extra cost to you. But just to reiterate, this video is not sponsored. All the views that I'm sharing here are my own. I've not been paid to say anything particular about anything. Right, so have I told you about my mailing list? No, I don't think I have. So I do have a mailing list. Again, if you want to know more about that or you want to sign up for it, the link is in the video description. And with that, I think we will make a start. So as I said, I'm sat here on my bed in my bedroom, and I've got an array of products. I've kind of grouped them into hair care, sort of creams. I've got, toiletries, skincare. Anyway, let's make a start. We'll start with hair care. Now, I'm surprised I don't have more hair care empties, but it's probably because I've still got a lot of stuff on the go in my bathroom. You know, kind of like I've got 3 different shampoos open at the moment. But also because I do tend to, when I'm done with something, I'll give it on to a friend that I know is, willing to take on the kind of semi-empties that I'm giving her. But I still do have some. So let's start off with some treatment masks for the hair. Let's start with this Dove one. This is the intensive treatment in 1 minute. Cheap as chips, absolutely fantastic. Definitely recommend this. This is the Archive, the Future of Youth treatment mask. The best thing about this, I would say, is the smell. All of Archive products that I've tried so far are heavily scented. This one is the scent Future Bloom, smells like Future Bloom. I'm not a massive fan of this treatment mask. I prefer the Dove one. There you go. And then this is from a conditioner from the Casting Creme Gloss. I did a video on this hair dye. I'll link it up here. This is a conditioner of honey. Not a massive fan. The honey smell is quite artificial, and also this bottle is such a pain because you can see there's still stuff left in there. Cannot get it out, which is really annoying to me. And then I've got, let me just talk about this one. I had a little sachet which I was so excited to use, of the Oribe, I don't know how you pronounce that, Hair Alchemy Heatless Styling Balm. The best thing about this, because it did really nothing for my hair, is the smell. I don't know if I can still smell it, but I remember recalling a Chopard, I don't know if that's how you pronounce it, smell from a hotel amenities. I've tried to buy it retail, you can't, but I do remember visiting a hotel in Cannes, and they had this amazing smelling soap and shampoo and everything, and this smell definitely reminded me of that. So yeah, I don't know how much this is full price, but I'm sure it's quite expensive. I don't see the point of it. Okay, I've got 2 hair dyes to share with you. I definitely have used more hair dyes in the last 3 months, but I just don't hang on to the boxes that long. I always feel like I hang on to them too long anyway, because I just get through so many. But anyway, the one that I've got on my hair right now, which I did a few days ago, is this Clairol Colour Strong in Toscana, which is their medium brown. I will link that video up here where I apply that and review it. And then let's keep the boxes out of the basket because it'll get overflowing. And then this one, the Revlon Colour Stay, I also have a video on this. I'll link that up here. This is my favourite hair dye by a country mile that I've used for a long time. and it is definitely cheaper than the Clairol one. This is actually quite inexpensive compared to a lot of hair dyes that were out there. I got it on Amazon, haven't seen it anywhere else, but I got it off Amazon. All right, let's move on. I think I've only got one makeup item, which is this Wet n Wild Mega Volume Mascara. This was okay, but actually the one that I've got on now, which is the Revolution Big Lash, I much prefer. But both are very inexpensive, so if you're looking for something that you don't want to fork out a fortune for, it's worth a try. Okay, let's move on to kind of toiletry thingy-majiggies. Okay, so I've been suffering recently, and I've mentioned it in a couple of videos, with unexplained itching and burning sensation on the skin. My lovely GP is really doing a lot to try and find out what is going on with me, but I've been trying out lots of different things in the meantime to try and calm it down. And one of the things I tried is this Sanex Skin Therapy anti-itchiness and anti-irritation body wash. I used it up really quick. I probably applied a lot, and that's why, well, I mean, I definitely applied a lot, but I just felt like it calmed the skin down, and that's really important to me. So I've already replaced this, and I've also bought another one, a calming one from Sanex, just to sort of try that out too. But if you are suffering from itchy skin or irritated skin, it might be worth giving this a go. This is a hand wash from Palmolive. This is one of these ones that's got like a special pump that comes out like a foam. And it was in jasmine and orange blossom. The smell was okay, but not as beautiful as I wanted it to be. And yeah, I mean, it was okay. It was okay. What more can I say? I also used up a Roger and Gallet soap. Now, I wanted to say that this was the rose one, but every now and again I get a whiff and I think, oh no, it's the fig one. So I'm not sure which one it was, but I love Roger and Gallet soaps. They're not drying and they are very fragranced, and they're beautiful fragrances. I remember a long time ago I used to have like a soap that came in a container, so it was really good for traveling. It's long gone, I don't know what happened to that, but yeah, I was really pleased to use this soap up. And then I have one of the Wild ones that you can sort of like trial size or travel size. This one was in jasmine and mandarin blossom. Quite like this fragrance, but it's not my favorite. My favorite is the, I think it's cotton and sea salt or something like that. But these are fantastic if you want to try out and see if the Wild formula works for you, because it doesn't work for everyone. This is a really good way of doing it. So yeah, and but Wild definitely works for me. Okay, let's move on to, well, kind of carrying on with the toiletries theme, I guess. 2-in-1 Batman shampoo and conditioner, berries fragrance. I bought this in Poundland for, well, sorry, Father Christmas bought this in Poundland, and then realised it was already out of date. Neither my son nor I died from using this. Fortunately, we didn't have any kind of, well, this is too long ago to be associated with my skin issue. But yeah, this was a bit naff. So yeah, glad that's done with. This was another cream, and I might have mentioned it. I feel like I might have mentioned this already. Maybe I did it in a video. This, I love this. This is Mature Skin Rejuvenation from Vaseline Body Lotion. This is super duper hydrating. Really nice on my irritated skin, on my dry irritated skin, and also sinks in really fast, which is really important for me with a body lotion. I used up this hand cream from Nivea. It's their honey one. I got this in Spain. This was nice. Actually, my son gets a lot of kind of hangnails and dry skin around his tootsies, so we haven't done it for a while. I think it's because it got too hot, but we were applying cream to his feet and to his hands every night before nighty night. So I went through this quite fast, but this is nice. It sinks in quickly. Oh my god, this cream is amazing. Here's the box, QV. Here's the tube all used up. This, again, I got this to try and calm down my skin, and I would definitely repurchase this because just like I would the Vaseline one, but this more so. The only thing is, at the moment, I've got a lot of a prescribed cream which I'm using, But this is lovely. It's calming, it's soothing, it sinks in fast. Really, really lovely stuff. And they have other things like body washes and what have you. I probably should try those out. Okay, and then moving on to teeth. I've got this small little travel Colgate Max White Optic. Didn't notice any difference on the whiteness. And then I tend to mention, oh, is this still got stuff in it? No. I tend to mention retainer cleaners. I wear a night guard, I also have a denture. So I've got these Miles K ones, which are kind of larger tablets that come enclosed in like a paper that you have to break. And then these ones from Amazon, extra strong denture cleaning tablets, mint fresh, and I got 3 tubes for really little amount of money. So definitely these are better value, and to be honest with you, I don't see the difference in how they work. So yeah, and these you don't have to break obviously it's in single-use plastic, but you don't have to break paper up to get the tablet out. Okay, and then my firm favorite, and I was trying not to repurchase this for a while. In fact, I think I lasted about a month, maybe a bit less before we repurchased it, because I have another toothpaste on the go, and it's so much clutter in the bathroom. But my son adores this, and he begged me to get some more, and because it was impacting how often he was brushing his teeth, because he didn't like kind of like what we've got, which is really minty, I bought rebought this the other day. This is the Kingfisher natural toothpaste, fennel with fluoride. So it's fresh, it's a fresh taste, but it's very mild, so it doesn't have that burning sensation that mint toothpaste can have. And as I said, my son loves it. I've been using this for donkey's years, well before he came into my life, and love it, love it, love it. So if you want to try a different type of toothpaste, they have lots of different flavors. Even like they have a salt flavor as well. It's like a bit weird, and aloe, and I can't remember the other ones, but the fennel is the one I love. And they have it with fluoride and have it also without fluoride, depending on your preference. All right, so now we're on the home run, on to skincare. Okay, quite a lot here. So I did a video on some of the Ordinary skincare bestsellers, and I've got some empties. I've got 3 Ordinary. I'll link the video up here just in case you've not seen it. But I had the Squalane cleanser. Absolutely loved this. I don't know where the tube has gone. Maybe I threw it away. Absolutely adored the Squalane cleanser. Or maybe I featured it in previous empties. But anyway, it goes on. It's like a cream, and then it turns into like an oil, and then you just wash it off. It's lovely, lovely, really non-stripping on the skin. I've got the multi-peptide and hyaluronic acid serum. This used to be called buffet serum. Really like this. This is really hydrating. And then oh no, that's the cleanser. Okay, so that is the cleanser all used up. That's the only thing. It's like in a tube, so you have to cut it open, and then you get it all. You can get it all out. So yeah, those are the 2 items from the Ordinary. I also did a video reviewing Skin and Me. I don't know if I can still link videos, but here's a thumbnail. And I finally used up the actual treatment, the kind of personalised treatment. This was a mixture of tretinoin, niacinamide and azelaic acid. I found this really drying and quite irritating on my skin, on my face. But that's probably just my skin getting used to it. I do like the idea of it being personalised, but if you want to know more about my thoughts about Skin and Me, because I tried loads of products, take a look at the video. What else have I got? Okay, I feel like this has been an empty long time coming. This is the Garnier BHA and Niacinamide Daily UV SPF 50. Of the 3 that I've tried from the Garnier range of SPFs, this is the one that I least like for 2 reasons. One, it is super liquid. And in fact, I think there may still be a little bit in here so I can show you. It just drips. So it makes application a nightmare because it goes everywhere. Like it gets on your clothes and stuff, which is so annoying. Where am I going to put this now? I'll just whack up my face. Also, the niacinamide is of a concentration, it's quite a high concentration, that Every now and again I'll get a blemish, and I know it's associated with being irritated by the niacinamide. So this is my least favourite one. But the other two, the Glow and the Invisible one, really like those. And I like the consistency is completely different, and they're really portable, which I find really, really helpful. Okay, Holy Grail cleanser here, which is an empty. I've mentioned this many a time on my channel. This is L'Oreal Age Perfect Cleansing Milk Smoothing and Anti-Fatigue, and this has got salicylic acid in it. Not a lot, but just enough to keep your skin nice and smooth. It's really nice, and this is so inexpensive. You can use it on, so you apply it to dry skin, you can tissue it off, or as I do, wet a flannel with warm water and then wash it off. Love, love, love this cleanser. I will definitely be repurchasing in the future. Also absolutely adore this micellar water. This is like the travel size, but and I don't know if I got this free or if I bought this, but anyway, this is the Nivea Micellar Soothing Face, Eyes and Lips. This is my favorite. This is like a dupe for the Bioderma pink one, although this is purple. This is way better than the Garnier pink one. I really, really like this, and I will definitely repurchase that in the future. I've got a Lano Lips lip balm here. This was all right. I like the fact, oh god, it's looking a bit manky, sorry about that. It's cracked, it's fallen on the bathroom floor like nearly every day. It's fine, but it's not my favorite lip balm. It's not as hydrating as other ones are. So that's done with, but I like the fact it's kind of in a lipstick because that's really easy to apply. Then I've got some sunscreen that I got in Spain probably last year. I just wanted a small bottle to have in my handbag. That's all used up. It's from Aldi. And then a staple now in my routine, and I just bought some new ones yesterday, a different brand to try out. These are blemish stickers. I got these ones from Superdrug, and the reason I got these ones, I don't know if I've even got any left to show you. No, they're all used up. I got these ones because they're transparent, and I thought, oh, rather than having like a star on my face or something, which I know it's like a fashion thing, but I'm 50 years old. I think that trend is not really meant for me. I wanted to try ones that are see-through, like invisible. And these are great. The only thing you have to be careful about is if you do have foundation on, or you apply it on top, because then you can kind of see it a little bit. So if it's on bare skin, it is really quite invisible. But otherwise, yeah, you can kind of see that you've got it on. These have got salicylic acid in them. They were really good at just like getting the kind of swelling, irritation down, drying out the spot. And as I said, they're a staple. I've only discovered them in the last year or so, but I love them. I've also tried, I've given them to my mum actually, because she's got recurring kind of whiteheads, and they kind of bring them down just around here. I've got the Garnier ones as well. I mean, they're much of a muchness, and that's why I'm sort of really looking at trying different ones and seeing the price point, because I mean, these were from Superdrug, they weren't very expensive, but the Garnier ones are quite expensive, I think, for the amount that you get. All right, so just looking at the bed, I think I've gone through everything. I hope you enjoyed my run through of the empties. I love sharing what I've used up. It's very cathartic. I find it very cleansing. And I'm ready to put all of these that can go in the recycling into the recycling and start collecting afresh. Thank you very, very much for watching today. Remember, you are in perfect time. See you soon.